We back. Just kicking it. So in news of lifted ones, we had a storm hit the stew. You know more details, Show?
Yeah, man. So looks like there was a storm here in Calgary on Friday evening. And our neighbor in the commercial suite next to us, his suite got flooded with maybe like half a foot of water. And just a little bit of that got past our wall. So we got some wet carpets we got the fan going in the back right now. We'll try to cut that out.
Should I just turn that off? No.
I intentionally chose to. Like, we can't miss this time. We should have had the fan on yesterday. But yeah, we definitely, all this stuff we're doing today would probably have been beneficial yesterday.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, anyways, we're just trying the best that we can to clean up. Luckily, no equipment got damaged or anything. But yeah, I hope everyone is doing good from the storm. Like, a lot of stuff, like, got outside. It was, the city got pretty fucked up, Like, it's not just, we're not just the only ones.
I saw this video of this fucking car just in the water, dude. I was like, has to be like the worst fate. Yeah. You're just driving and all of a sudden you're underwater. You're like, okay. I guess I'm in Calgary. I don't know. It gets so crazy though. I don't know why it floods like that. Where it's just like,
I don't know, man. That's a good point. Like, why is the city? I don't know. Maybe the city was not designed right.
They've had like
but
several
they've
floods
had so
now.
many. You would think that they would have like fail safes
in
place where it's like, yeah, because even a lot of places like were submerged. I also saw it, like, people were posting like a lot of their neighborhoods
right
were like cars or the tires up in water, and I'm like, man, how have we not figured this out by now, right?
I don't know, man.
But yeah, now we're just blaming the city. It was a natural disaster.
It was Earth. You son of a bitch.
But the city should have better plans for this.
Yeah.
That's something that went down. Luckily, no equipment got damaged. And yeah, that's all you can hope for, right?
Bro, I would have been so sad if anything got damaged, because like, I know they say that they'll like help out.
Yeah.
But if it's like a speaker, like, these are expensive things, right? And so I was so worried, but thank God, yeah, that's good. I don't know, it's not so bad. It's not like it fucking went crazy in here. It was just like spots that were pretty wet.
Yeah.
So it could have been worse, I suppose. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it could have been. But yeah, we're grateful for how that went, and we got our equipment, and yeah, we're gonna keep doing what we're doing. The second cipher is on the way. Hopefully we'll drop that this month. What else we got for Lifted Ones news?
Working on music as always. I think I'm gonna do a fucking mixtape. I have a name for it too. It's Underground Currency. Might make a volume 1, I don't know, we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm definitely just like, because we had this like beat that I like was like, yo, Dawson made the suggestion we should do like a song a month or something, like just remix a song. And so I did the 5 a.m. the Logic beat, and it just like, it was so easy to rap on because it's already like,
it's a banger.
It's already fire. And so yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with it, where I'm like, God, like, it's so like, because we make our own music, right? And sometimes it's really hard to actually like make beats, because you'll make like 5 shitty beats and then you'll be like happy with one, and then you might not. It's like one of those like, it's like when you're dealing with cars and shit, like, how it's like the numbers game.
Mm-hmm.
You could call 100 people, maybe 10 people will respond, maybe out of those 10 people you'll meet with 3, and then blah blah blah. Whatever, I don't even remember what the calculation was. I was terrible, but
100 people was pretty bad, man, for just meet with 3.
Dude, I was calling thousands. Dude, I was literally on the phone. When I was working there, bro, I literally had like a pad where I would just like scribble how many calls I've made, and then like I'd make like 200 calls a day. Even the guys are like, this guy isn't selling shit, but he's making the calls.
Damn.
So yeah, they were all like, you need to be like Sora, but you also need to sell cars. But that's also because I was on. Anyways, I've talked about that too much. I don't know. There's a lot of shit going down. But what was I saying? I just enjoyed that fucking beat a lot, and then I like kind of went through a bunch of beats that I really like, and it's like it's so easy because rapping is like the first, at least for me, man. I don't know about you, but rapping was the first love as far as like writing goes. I mean, I did like short movies, but like, so it's like when I rap on other people's beats or when I'm rapping on like instrumentals I love, it's so easy because it's like that's kind of just how you started. So it's like you did that for so long, and then you move up to making your own shit, making your own beats, own production, and then you go back and it's like, wow, I can literally just flow on like all this shit. You know what I mean? So it's like a nice feeling, but it was something I would just do for fun. I don't even think I would record it here. I just do it at my crib and just like mix it here. But yeah, I don't know. Are you working on anything? I know you're like listening to music, like trying to get inspired, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to get inspired. I definitely have, I don't know, I have stuff that I'm writing, and it's like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens with it. But I'm hoping that that creatively, I'm just gonna, what I'm trying to do is just tap into like a new wave. I don't know, just like a new, what is it I'm trying to describe? For myself.
You're trying to like
a new
elevate.
Chapter. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like a new, like, exactly.
Any examples you can think of, like an album to an album, like the difference in sound and shit? I guess Kanye.
I feel like, man, I still listen to a lot of Jay, and I feel like Jay's the blueprint compared to everything else before that. And I listen to every, probably Reasonable Doubt more than everything else, but he was rapping really well before that, right? And then, but the blueprint just sounded so much more polished.
Yeah, it sounded big budget.
And not just from a production aspect, I just feel like at that point, it almost seemed like Jay had just like refined what he was rapping about, and you know, now he was just like in the perfect position, you know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know. I'm trying to capture a moment, man.
That's exactly, because at that time he was also beefing with Nas. He had like so many rappers pissed off at him. He had the game. He literally controlled the game, and it's like I don't know if that was the height of his career. It might have been, because that was a pretty big. All that happening in like the same year is a pretty big deal. But I see what you're saying, bro.
Word. But yeah, I'm definitely down to be on this project though. This
oh hell yeah,
project
bro.
you're doing, yeah. So I'm hoping I'm definitely doing that. I still want to be on people's projects as I'm trying to discover what's next. But yeah.
Is there any beat that you can think of that you've been wanting to rap to? Because I might not have any hooks on this shit, bro.
Damn, I'll have to get back to you with that then.
Yeah.
But there's definitely a lot of beats that I would say from whose album was I just listening to recently? Kanye's album.
Which album? Which Kanye album?
My Dark.
Oh, My Beautiful Dark.
Yeah.
Those beats are crazy.
Those beats are crazy.
So simple though. I think the one with John Legend, Blame Game, is 2 samples. I'm pretty sure the drums are sampled and the piano, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sure.
The piano sample.
I'm sure John Legend actually came through with more piano. I'm sure they added shit into it just to make it more full. Because like, why would you not do that? If you could have like imagine getting a sample of a string and then you're like, oh, I'll just get someone to come play that. It would sound way cleaner.
I think that's what he did for a lot of the album.
Yeah.
And that's crazy. But yeah, if we're talking about beats I just want to rap on, there's definitely those beats. There's definitely a lot of beats on there that I always hear, and I'm like, man, this is just a crazy beat.
One I'm trying right now is 4 p.m. in Calabasas. Crazy it's beat. 6 minutes though. Mm-hmm. So the first bar is literally like 6 minutes, quite a challenge, because it's like, I don't know if I definitely have written enough bars for like a long song, like super long, but like just sticking to one topic, or not one topic, but spitting bars for 6 minutes straight and having every line hit is really, really difficult. You know, I honestly like having the studio. I don't know if you feel this, but when I'm writing, I feel a lot more pressure to be like, make sure every single line is like worthy. You know what I mean? Like before I could just like kind of write out and just like if I put about a shitty song or a shitty bar, like I wrote this one bar the other day, I actually had to delete it. It was like, I'm in and out. I'm in and out of there like a fast food truck or some shit. It was just really weak. It was like I had to delete it though. Shit that doesn't make it. I write some ass sometimes. Same with my beats. I don't know.
But yeah, I feel like that's just part of the process. But no, I definitely feel that. I feel like that's exactly what I'm saying with trying to capture. Man, I feel like I've come to. Hopefully, this is the first of many studios we'll own, man. I don't have to knock on wood because that's a fact. And I just feel like, I want to capture this moment, I want to capture this moment right. I don't want to just do what I've been doing to capture this moment, I want the music that comes out of this era or where we're at right now to sound like, you know what I mean? And even when I'm writing bars now, like I feel that same way. Like definitely I'm not trying to like, I always have that where I'm like, God, no. I don't know. I feel like, yeah, because we fucking own the studio now, man. I feel like
we're pretty official right now.
I can't write some whack shit down. Like I definitely feel that. I'm like, yo, nah, I gotta come correct.
You ever listen to old songs you made and listen to like the punchlines you have and you're just like, your hands in like right here. You're like, some of them are pretty dope, like looking back, but I had this one, bro, where it was like, I went out on Halloween and that candy wasn't sweet. It was just...
Yeah, I don't know.
It was bad, bro. You can tell me. It's terrible. I didn't know at the time. That was Sundays with SOYs. That was fun, bro, when we were doing in my grandma's basement of all places. Word. And then we moved to Dawson's. That was crazy, bro. We went from a grandma's basement to the homie's basement. And then we went to your basement. We literally started in the basement thrice. And now we're in another basement, but it's a little more official now.
Very true.
It's pretty cool.
Very true.
I don't know. I'm excited for the future, though. Are we going to do shows?
Hopefully, man. We'll see how this first month goes. It looks like I saw 10 and 10 is putting on a show. But yeah. All right. As far as Lifted Ones update, we are planning our grand opening for the last day of this month. More details will come as we plan it, but yeah, we're trying to send out these invites hopefully before the end of this coming week. So you'll be hearing more about that soon. But yeah, it's gonna be our grand opening. We're planning to do a live stream event. I'll leave it at that, but yeah, it's gonna be very exciting.
Oh man. Yeah, we've heard the comments about the live streams thus far. Not so nice. It's not as easy as it looks, though.
Yeah, I just think it comes down to planning, man. I'm always late. I'm always late on the day of the fucking live stream. But yeah, I feel like, yeah, just planning. We have so much time this time. We use it to our advantage. We have like literally the space. Every time we're trying to plan, I'm trying to plan in someone else's space.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know, man. It's just like a huge advantage to what I'm doing this time. It's like I don't have to stress about one huge part of it. The venue is a huge part of it. Everything else just has to be done now, which is still work. But yeah, I'm excited because it's gonna go off and it's gonna be fire.
I think so. I hope people. Well, no, they're only allowed. Are we allowed drinking 6 hours or 3?
No, 3.
All right, that's probably a good thing.
Oh yeah, man, I made that decision. It's like, yo, that's half the day.
That's where people die. Once you start drinking at 6, I've been there. That's when you know, like, this day's about to be crazy.
So yeah, it is gonna be. If you're listening, definitely reach out to one of us for an invite. It's gonna be an exclusive thing because we have a capacity throughout the day. But yeah, it's gonna be lit.
Yeah, it's like a workshop thing almost. You want to describe a little more?
Yeah, I guess I'm trying to be vague, but I don't know why I'm trying to be vague.
It's a show.
It's a show.
That's all you need.
So yeah, basically, on July 31st, which is actually the last day of this month, it's a Saturday, we're going to be hosting a live stream from 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. So 12 p.m. in the day, noon to midnight. And throughout the day, there will be 24 to 32 Calgary hip-hop artists performing 15-minute sets. So more about the performances. So what you'll be witnessing if you're just watching it live all day is every hour you're gonna see 2 performers do 15-minute sets. Hopefully we're gonna have it balanced, so it's a female doing a 15-minute set and a male. So we'll have a balanced set throughout the day. But anyways, 15-minute set, 15-minute set, and then 30 minutes of a producer in this room making a beat and talking you through it. And that's gonna be happening throughout the day for 12 hours. While that's happening, there's gonna be a networking or gathering, whatever you want to workshop event going on at the studio. So we'll have about 20 people here at all times, including the performers and the partners. So in the first 3 hours of the morning, we're going to be inviting media. We're going to try to have the news, just different people who have outlets, influencers to come through, let them know what's going on. I'll definitely have a spiel about everything that's going on here. And that's going to be, so we're trying to have media come through and cover it for the first 3 hours. The next 3 hours, we're trying to have like a networking event where we're inviting other executives, other people who run platforms, whether it's hip hop in the city or have studios, just trying to connect with other like minds. What else? So that's the second 3 hours of the day. And the third 3 hours of the day, it's called the party. I guess there's nothing really official going on there. We're just inviting more people, probably more artists, just to come through, check out the space. It's more chill. That's probably when you can come through if you're listening right now. And then in the last 3 hours of the day, we're calling it the after party. That's when we're gonna allow alcohol. So legally we can't sell alcohol here, but it's BYOB. So if you bring your own booze, we'll have the red Solo cups. Just pour it in. Obviously, we'll still keep it classy because we're in a professional place. And yeah, just keep it lit till the end of the night. That's when the Lifted Ones are gonna be performing. So we're all gonna do individual sets and we'll be performing as Lifted Ones as well. And yeah, it's
exciting. It's gonna be tough to talk for 12 hours. We're gonna have to really work on those introductions and shit.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna write it out and have a spiel. Maybe just record it and play it sometimes. When
You're gonna sound like you're recording. My name is Polo Show.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to this because obviously I feel like it's letting the city know that we have this studio. That's gonna be good for business, but it's also kind of like it's also kind of letting the city know we have the studio, you know?
Yeah.
Which is like, you know, and
we couldn't do this before because of COVID, and now that COVID's opening or whatever, it's done. It's done now. Everything's open. Masks are gone in, what, 2 days? 1 day? Tomorrow. Dude, what the fuck? How is it just over? But,
like, how is it just over? Exactly, bro.
It's weird, isn't it, man? Like, the feeling like, oh my God, I can go places and, like, not care.
I mean, I think it's just Alberta. Ontario is still in phase 2.
Oh my God.
So yeah, I think we're one of the first provinces to completely open up.
I think everyone here is just like, fuck it, just shoot me. Give me the vaccine. I don't give a shit. I just want the shit to end.
But yeah.
That's how I felt. I'm like, at first I was like, I don't know if I should get a vaccine. And then all of a sudden it's in my arm. I'm going to get my second one soon too.
Word. So yeah, Calgary is, I think I said we're over 70% vaccinated at this point.
Yeah.
Which is great. Yeah, hopefully that's 100% soon and we can put this shit behind us. But yeah, that is also why we're doing this now, because we have, the law is on our side. You know, it literally was illegal to do this like a month ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So look forward to that as far as Lifted Ones updates.
Word. All right. Can we pause?
Pause.
Like the show?
I don't know, so like you're...
Yo. I was just saying it. Oh, fuck it. Well, this is in it. I think that should be the end. I think we should just talk about...
What? That's the end of the podcast?
Yes.
What? Fuck. All right.
I think so.
All right, then.
You want to do artist motivation?
I mean, are you going to cut this then? we just having this conversation now?
Man,
Like,
fuck it. This is in this podcast now.
we all these fire topics though, man. I was like, oh, these are not really hip hop topics. These are just like fire things to talk about. All right. I see where you're coming from though. Yeah, man. I don't know how I feel about this setting right now because I feel like I have to look at you and talk, right? And I'm backing the camera the whole time,
Yeah.
right?
No, you see your side profile.
It's kind of like, if this is, look, imagine the clip that's created for me. I'm just looking at you and just the back of my head, right? So I don't know how I feel about
We
this.
chilling.
This shit. I don't know. Guys, it was Soy's idea that we do it this way today.
I don't know if you like it. Fucking say something.
Leave a comment.
If you don't say shit.
Dislike this video.
No, don't dislike this video.
Don't dislike this video, guys.
Dude, I definitely forgot to say like and subscribe. So let's go ahead
just
and
like
say
jumped.
it.
You just got into it. You're
Like and subscribe.
this is actually episode 3. You didn't say that either.
53?
I said 3. Fuck, 53. Fuck, 53. All right. I feel like we're leaving all this shit in here, man. Fuck it. I feel like we're having a conversation about this podcast right now. I don't know how I feel about this setting, bro. Like, cause first of all, I feel weird with having to turn my head.
It's a little awkward, man.
I don't know, but I feel like you have you can look at me and the camera. And I have to like, I'm trying to talk to you. Sometimes you're talking to me. I'm like, I'm trying to look at the camera, and like, I'm like, I don't know. So,
maybe we can figure out a way. We can move like here. You can move here, and like we can figure it out. But
sounds good. We might have to move the desk if we're gonna.
Let's do
it. If that's the way we're gonna keep doing it. So that's one thing.
I like this room though because it makes me feel like I feel confident in here. I don't know why. I just like I feel good. Sometimes I get anxious when we're like. For some reason, when like the big bright lights are on me, I get like nervous and I feel like I'm like not being real. Sometimes, you know what I mean? Like I even said that in the song the other day. Like when this thing is on, do I put on a voice? I think I do, but I don't know. That's just how I'm feeling. What do you think, bro?
Yeah. Mine is placement. I hope if we can fix that placement, we'll see how this video is at the end, man. I don't know.
This is also like just audio as well. Like there's a lot of, how many people listen on this audio?
On the audio one?
Yeah.
On the audio one, it's like 17 on average.
Okay. That's all right.
Yeah. So yeah.
Word. We'll work it out, I promise, bro.
Sounds
It'll look
good.
nicer. We just have to keep trying.
Sounds good. Are we not trying to do these topics, bro? Are we're just trying to cut to artist motivation? Sounds good, man. All right. These ones. The human spirit is to grow strong by conflict.
Yeah.
The human spirit is to grow strong by conflict. Yeah, that seems pretty straightforward.
Yes. That could apply to the podcast. Keep trying new shit. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. I don't know.
We'll see. We'll see, man.
Maybe this is the illest one.
All right.
How long have we been even talking? I don't even know.
Probably about 20 minutes.
Okay. All right.
Cool.
Go.
I mean, I guess I'm doing a conclusion. So yeah, that was Just Kicking It, episode 53. You can see we did some directing in the middle of the podcast.
We're kicking it. That's what this is.
Yeah. If you're watching this on our YouTube, please subscribe. Please like this video. Please leave a comment about what you thought about this podcast or this episode. If you're listening on a podcasting platform, please follow us. Give us 5 stars. You can follow me at Polo Show YYC. I recently changed my handle. That's where you can find me now on Facebook and on Instagram. So Polo Show YYC. And what about you, Soy?
You can follow me my music on any stream platform. Just look up On the Search for More. And my artist name is SOY. I'm probably going to change that actually to Sawyer Harkness. Maybe today. Just pull the trigger. I'm just scared to do it because I lose all my streams. That was a lot of work. But yeah, so that's going to change soon. So fuck, I don't even know if you should. Does it? I don't think it'll count if I change it. I don't know. Do you know?
I've never done it.
Okay.
You'd have to just go. It's probably a frequently asked question. The artist always trying to change your name, so just go through DistroKid.
Word.
But yeah, it can be done.
Okay.
Please follow us on social media. That's lifted_ones. Follow the YYC Hip Hop Daily page on social media at YYC Hip Hop Daily. Follow Solace Studios on Instagram at Solace Studios YYC. That was just Kicking It, episode 53.
Word. Peace.